Sabbatai Sevi, the Lost Messiah. In late 1665, the Jewish community in Venice was astonished to hear that their long-awaited Messiah, Sabbatai Sevi, was living with his wife in Smyrna. Usually, such claims would be met with skepticism, as many had previously claimed to be the Messiah, including a dark-skinned dwarf named David Rubani, who was expelled for deceit. Sabbatai Sevi was an unlikely candidate for the Messianic role. Born to a prosperous merchant in Smyrna, he showed little piety or academic prowess in his youth, with only an interest in Kabbalah. The Jewish diaspora was undergoing spiritual upheaval, with persecution rising in many areas, leading to increased millenarianism and hopes for a messianic deliverance, especially after the Khmelnytsky uprising in Poland-Lithuania. One night in early 1648, Sabbatai reportedly heard a divine voice proclaiming him as the savior of Israel, destined to gather the Jews and lead them to Jerusalem. Initially, Sabbatai kept this revelation to himself and close friends, but soon his behavior changed dramatically, including speaking the forbidden name of God and performing miraculous feats, leading to his banishment from Smyrna. Sabbatai wandered through Asia Minor and Greece, briefly staying in Salonika, where he symbolically married the Torah, and later traveling to Istanbul and Egypt. In Egypt, Sabbatai met Raphael Joseph, a wealthy and pious Ottoman official, who was impressed by Sabbatai's asceticism and took him under his protection. Restless, Sabbatai left Egypt for Palestine, where he gained many friends and interceded successfully for their tax relief, returning to Cairo in early 1664 with a newfound calmness and resolution to live simply. Two pivotal events reignited Sabbatai's messianic aspirations: his marriage to Sarah, a woman with a troubled past who believed she would marry the messianic king, and the vision of Nathan of Gaza, who proclaimed Sabbatai as the Messiah. Reports of Nathan's vision attracted attention in Egypt, leading Sabbatai to visit Gaza, where Nathan immediately recognized him as the Messiah, solidifying Sabbatai's new identity. With Nathan at his side, Sabbatai revealed himself as the Messiah in Jerusalem in May 1665, gaining followers who called him Amira, but facing opposition and excommunication from rabbinical authorities. Sabbatai returned to Smyrna with his followers, seizing control of the Jewish community, issuing apocalyptic prophecies, and spreading the news of his messianic claims across Europe. In Italy, the Sabbatian movement gained momentum quickly, with entire communities embracing the new creed, though the response in Venice was more cautious due to fears of anti-Jewish riots. By early 1666, Sabbatai left Smyrna for Istanbul, but was arrested by the Grand Vizier and faced a choice between converting to Islam or execution. Sabbatai chose conversion, becoming Mehmed Effendi. Sabbatai's conversion shocked his followers, leading to divided reactions. Some denied his conversion, others rationalized it, while a few insisted it was a spiritual act. Nathan of Gaza attempted to restore faith, but ultimately failed. Sabbatai continued to vacillate between Islam and Judaism, eventually being exiled to Albania, where he died in 1676. His followers, known as the Dunme, maintained their secret Jewish rites despite outwardly converting to Islam. The legacy of Sabbatai Sevi persisted with Jacob Frank in 18th century Poland, claiming to be his successor, and even today, a few believers remain in parts of Istanbul. Although Sabbatai Sevi's messianic claims ultimately failed, the resilience of his followers and the continuing presence of his legacy highlight the enduring impact of his story. Sabbatai Sevi's tale is a reminder of the complexities of faith, the power of belief, and the unexpected ways in which history unfolds, leaving lasting impressions on communities and cultures.